it's nearly back to school for some students, still scouring for school necessities, particularly notebooks and some journals. Well, you're in luck because we found the perfect place to suit your needs. Pia Bonalos will tell us more about this from Quezon City. Good morning, Pia.
Good morning, Claire. Notebooks and journals are such a personal thing, and if you want to keep your own journal and make sure that your thoughts are really safe in that place, well, they could better be here in an Aluncina hand-bound book. With me is Nadja Castillo to tell us more about her product. Good morning, Nadja.
Good morning.
First of all, I'm so intrigued with the name Aluncina. What does that mean?
Si Aluncina is a character in the epic Hinilawod, which is one of, I think, if not the longest, one of the longest epics in the world.
Wow.
It's by the Tumandok, an indigenous group in Panay Island in the Visayas.
So from the name itself palang, you know that it would really transport you to a different place. Because I was telling Nadja a while ago, just looking at her notebooks, parang it transports you to that place when you know things are simpler, but then thoughts and words are really given more importance. Kasi nowadays, parang everything is electronic and digital. What made you decide to make leather-bound notebooks?
But we started with the business as a hobby, actually, because I collect journals and I wanted to buy a leather journal, and there were none available locally. So we researched on the internet and started making our own, and then we sold some of the journals we made to friends and to family members. And then when demand for the product started slowly gaining strength, we decided to go full-time with the business.
And if you could see, there's enough reason for them to really make good business because just looking at them, sobrang you know you're assured of the quality. And what I love about them, if I may open one of these, if you could see, like the papers, it retains that jagged edge. So you know that it's really made with love. Why do you want everything so rustic looking?
To make it look more vintage, we actually hand cut the edges of the paper so it will look more old, and we like the imperfections in handmade items, so we want to keep that part of the design in the journals.
And it makes it look more personal like that also. Parang yung pagka-rustic niya. It transports you to that time and place when, you know, all the girls are wearing skirts and carrying umbrellas, and all the men are just really wearing coats and ties everywhere you go. Syempre, parang Spanish era na yung inisip ko. But you know what I mean? It really transports you. And you have different sizes and designs for them. How can you tell me what are the different designs? For example, you have the simpler ones like this.
Yeah, this is the order code for this design is RJB1. This is one of the first designs that we made, which is very simple and it's easy to open. Just a strap wraparound lock. This is one of the less expensive designs that we offer.
But look at it, it's so pretty. If that's the less expensive ones, well, I guess the more expensive ones would be the more intricate ones.
The
this
more
one
detailed
is
design.
Cute because it looks like a satchel.
Yeah, it looks like a bag. Actually, some of the buyers are suggesting that we put handles so they can always carry the journal wherever they go. You actually open the journals using the snap button locks. The buckles are just part of the design.
And then
So
there
it's
you go.
more steampunk. That's actually the inspiration.
Yeah, true. Parang medyo Victorian era.
Victorian era.
And then there are those that come with little trinkets like that.
Yeah, we always add additional details to the design to make it more special. So when we were thinking of this design, we wanted something that would fit the travelers.
Okay.
So we used an old vintage photo of a map, and then we added the anchor. Then you open it using the snap button lock, so it's very easy to open.
And you know that your secrets or whatever you want to jot down there are very safe. And then aside from this, I do know that one of your books here, one of your journals, had a story. One survived Yolanda. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, we actually made this for a client in Tacloban. It's Jose Carlos Coffee. It's a coffee shop in Tacloban. And then it's a survivor of Yolanda, if you can see.
Wow!
Yeah, they returned this to us. They're asking us if we can replace the paper, but we wanted to keep it for ourselves because it's sort of an artifact of yeah, of what happened in Tacloban.
Yes, exactly. But you know, that just goes to show really how genuine the leather is. Kasi if it was able to survive a storm, a typhoon, as massive as Yolanda, but then you could see, yun nga, parang it goes with the rustic feel na talagang you see all those na parang the remnants of the typhoon. Ang galing.
And then we use paper which is acid-free. So
Okay.
we actually told our client that you can still write on them because acid-free paper lasts longer and it's better quality.
Do you have to have a special pen to write on an acid-free paper?
No, you can use any pen. Actually, it also it can also take a heavy fountain pen.
Okay.
But most of our buyers use a regular pen and use this as sketchbooks.
So nice. Yeah, that would be also a nice place for you to jot down those little things. Pag ayaw mo makinig sa class, mag-drawing ka ng konti. But the thing is also, because there was a study I read recently na parang it's better to jot down notes than to type it in a laptop. And for those, especially for the college students who are getting ready to get their school supplies, it's a perfect way for them to really complement all the school supplies that they have. But if you want something smaller, you also have these. Can you tell me about the smaller
Yeah,
ones
we
naman?
made smaller designs na easier to carry around. Parang pang note-taking nga.
Yes.
Para mas mabilis i-open and then lalagay mo lang in your purse.
Yes.
Tapos pwede mo. And yeah, when you jot down notes, it's easier to remember daw than typing it.
Yes, exactly. Because you may brain power involved when
Oo, kasi it's a physical exercise eh.
Yes.
So it connects dun sa memory mo, how you wrote down the
And
words.
it's always nice to go back to writing. But you did not stop with journals. You also have these pretty necklaces. Can you tell me about them naman?
Yeah, kasi we were producing a lot of scraps. So we didn't want to make a lot of waste. So we thought of different designs that we can do for the scrap. So this is from the scrap leather and paper. You can actually open this and write on the pages.
So that's cute. So, you know, little ones.
The name of your crush, you can write
Para secret mo lang
Keep it
siya.
close to your heart, di ba?
Aw,
Magsuot
that's
mo.
sweet. Or maganda rin siyang pang-gift for lovebirds out there.
Yeah.
Your little notes, you can put it there. And you also have these little luggages. These are just, trinkets?
Yeah, decorative luggages. Usually, they buy that for giveaways, for events. Yung wood block dyan, scrap naman from a wood shop na neighbor namin sa workspace.
Oh, nice. And then, for the men or for the ladies who would also want to have, you also have these braided bracelets.
Yeah.
So there you go. All the things you need, you got it covered. Thank you so much, Nadja.
Thanks, Pia.
There you have it. For those of you who are looking for a great notebook for you to write down all those thoughts, keep it secret, keep it private. You know that it's safe with all the things they have here at Aluncina. Back to you, Claire and Amelin.
Thanks, Pia.